Hey guys, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. We just won the Battle of Gainesmill and now the Battle of Malvern Hill. Another grand battle of the campaign is upon us. Yeah, but before we can actually defeat, hopefully, the rebels here, which the rebels though have their army size reduced by 10% because of our victories in the preceding battles in Shiloh and Gainesmill, we have to set up the army. The army has to be set up in a quite unique way in this battle, if you want to use it to your advantage. Let's take a look at the battle itself. As you can see, it's on the 1st July of 1862, 3 days to Independence Day. Yeah, after the Battle of Gainesmill, General McClellan has been convinced that the peninsular campaign cannot last any longer. That's the major problem. The rebels are pushing far too hard, so the Union Army is retreating to Harrison's Landing to withdraw. And the problem is the rebels are pushing too fast. We have to hold at these two positions. This is the forward defense line and the line I wish to hold to the very end. And this is the second line you have to hold, otherwise you will lose the battle. In this case we have two corps to place, and the first corps will be my elite corps because the enemy will be pushing in fearsome numbers. I think higher numbers than I have available. But I can only place 15 brigades. I have, though, the ability to enlarge my corps, or both corps I can place, to up to 20 brigades. This doesn't pay off in this mission. You only need 15 in each corps, but there's a little tweak. And this is, if you place 16 in your first corps you place here, and only 14 units in the second one for reinforcements, he will give you 16 brigades. I think it also works if you have 15 in both, then 15 will reinforce your line, but to have a 16th unit available earlier on in this battle is very useful, so I will go for this. By the way, the camp option here is great. Alright, here we have our first corps. First corps will be reinforced by the 4th Missouri Volunteer Infantry. This way we have already quite some numbers here. And now we create another corps, another division with Brigadier General Andrew Craft as the commander. Okay, now for the weapons. The second corps will be our human wave. These guys, when they come in as reinforcements, will simply assault the enemy. They will do nothing else. They have to push them off the map, capture as many of the enemy as possible, and this is only possible if they are spec'd for close combat. This means these guys won't get anything like rifles. Well, not entirely true. We have the Lawrence. These two units are armed with Lawrence, and they will keep them because the Lawrence is pretty much, except for some rifles the rebels use, the only available rifle for me that is quite useful as a close combat weapon, as you can see here. Its melee rating is quite good. These guys will keep these and will fight with these. Powell, though, here has Springfield M1855 rifles, and he will be transferred to the 4th Division of the 1st Corps. First, reinforce him with some rookies. Alright. So volunteers are also reinforced with rookies. Nice. Now we have to make some adjustments. First of all, Hohenlohe interchanges his position with Retterling's Raiders, then Hendricks with Klink's Loyal Western Virginians. So these units are the first reinforcements to arrive. The 3rd Division and the 4th Division. If you wonder why I don't leave Powell in the 2nd Corps, I said they will arrive earlier this way, and this is pretty much it. But there's also the point, in this way you can already set up a 4th Division and let the division commander gain some experience. I think that's also quite useful. Alright, 2nd Corps with Warhan. Well, Warhan is dead, I think. No, he's only wounded. Oh, lucky for him. Anyway, this unit needs a commander. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna take General Heinzelmann here. Which is quite funny because the Heinzelmännchen are a cartoon figure from Germany. Doesn't matter. Rookies for him. Then the 2nd Division needs a commander, Clyde Sinclair. Amen. Reinforcements. Yes, Hjalfnar gained experience in the last battle. If you wonder why I am using rookies here, for now it's cheaper and I don't need anything else than rookies for the next battles. And that's the main reason. Okay, we need 14 units in total for this mission, and mainly infantry. To be honest, I'm thinking about discarding their artillery completely into a 4th Division and only bring 14 infantry units, or 13 and cavalry. I don't think any of the artillery batteries here will make it to the battle in time. Except for Taylor, maybe. Because he is in the first wave of reinforcements. Yeah. No, I think I'll leave the guns back. We don't need them. We need the infantry. Alright. That's 10 brigades of infantry. Now we set up another division. Put all the artillery inside. Yeah, these are only artillery. Then an infantry brigade under Denny Wraith. Another infantry brigade under Joshua Cabell. Then a cavalry brigade. Henry Boyle.
Sir, yes, sir!
I have some in my armory of those. That's alright. Another infantry brigade. And these are 14. Alright, that should be enough as reinforcements. Anyway, this corps needed cavalry. They will get another cavalry unit and a skirmisher unit for all-round purposes. But the rest will be infantry and artillery. And that should be it for this battle. Supplies are full. All units... Ah, no. There's something. I have some reputation to spend. First, Harper's Ferry rifles. I took a look at the stats of the rifles, if you want to take a look here. Oh, I still have some weapons left over from the last battles. However, where were we? The rifles, yes. Let's take a look at them. Here we have the Springfield M1855 and the Harper's Ferry M1855. As you can see, their stats are pretty close to each other. Yeah, we have damage 12.5 on both guns. The Harper's Ferry has an effective range of 350, the Springfield only 340, fire rate 50, 49, accuracy here 65, 70, melee 58, 60. But, and that's most important of all, the range and the accuracy. The Harper's Ferry only costs $2 more. And so I have come to the conclusion, and I have to admit, it was the soldier from Ultimate General Civil War Forum who gave me this idea. He said, in case you have the money, buy Harper's Ferry instead of Springfield's, simply because it's $2 and it doesn't matter. He's right. So from now on, at least my 2-star units and yeah, some of the 1-star units will receive Harper's Ferry's rifles. In this case I have some, so these guys get them. We have first the Hjalfnar here, still using, or already using them. Second Emmy Hendrix is not using them, but I'm gonna give them to them anyway, because I have the money. Okay, these are my elite units. The other thing is, I will use my artillery in, you might say, foolish way, but there's a system behind it. I've got to know that the damage drop-off of these guns has not been, yeah, bugged out. You have still the problem that a 16-gun battery will do up to 30% less damage than a 12-gun battery. They are better at receiving damage, but that's nothing a gun battery should receive at all, if possible. So I will place these guys in a slightly precarious situation to reduce their numbers. And it will be for good. So, yeah. Okay, now, final battle preparations. To be honest, this is okay for me. Almost forgot something. The skirmishes. I got some JF Browns, and I'm gonna buy every single one I can get my hands on. Previous to this battle, same goes for the artillery. There we're gonna take a look here. Yes, we have a load of 24-pounders and 20-pounder parrots. Gonna buy all of those. And we have some 10-pounders. Those I'm gonna not buy now, because I have enough of them already. And now for the skirmishes. Oh, wait, I'm actually thinking about buying these things. Ah. No. For the skirmishes, this unit is still named Grimes, but actually, before I started anew after the patch, this unit was named 3rd US Sharpshooters, the Coyotes. One of my viewers requested this unit, and these guys should be named Sharpest Sharpshooters for Miyamoto Musashi. Alright, that's it. Now we go to battle. Good. We have 16 brigades here, 14 here. I transferred the artillery to the 3rd Corps, and now we are ready to make battle on Malvern Hill. Yeah, the rebels are determined and are pushing up from the north. As you can see, the majority of this map is open ground until this very position here. You could pull back to this, but I don't think that is a good idea. This is actually a quite good defensive position. So it is best to hold this. I don't know if this is possible on Legendary, but here it is absolutely possible. This area is prone to attack by an outflanking single unit, so I'm going to protect it with my incoming reinforcements. And this is my major defensive line. Alright, as I said, this area here is prone to an outflanking attack by 1 or 2 enemy brigades later in the battle. Not for now. This is what I'm going to use Powell when he comes in as reinforcements for, to protect this flank. Here we're going to place the cavalry and the skirmishes when they come. For now, let's take a look at this. We need battery Seidel. And we're gonna exchange them for, let's take a look at them. These guys have the higher stats, so the higher volunteers stay, and the 7th New Hampshire militia goes home. Here we have the artillery. Alright. Now, let's seek the best position for cover. Come on, turn around a bit. If you ask me why I could, or how you could turn these guys, simply press Shift Y, you rotate your mouse. Could use a better position. Let's pull them back a bit. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, and battery Seidel close up behind, and hopefully they will lose some men and guns. Yeah, it sounds utterly wrong, but it's true. I need them to lose a few men. You guys turn a bit. That's better. Alright. Then we have 2nd ME Hendricks. ME was for Maine, yes. Now we need the unit with the higher melee stats. That's the unit of Hendricks. And we have the 1st Pennsylvanian Hohenloh's Own for the far left flank. Morale. These guys have morale but less melee. I'm gonna set up these guys here, and the Missouri Volunteer Infantry Black Hunters here. And the rest of my units will come in as reinforcements. Sharpers, cannons here with their howitzers will protect this flank from enemies pushing through this forest, because their short-range attacks are really hard. Alright, let's go. These are defensive positions. This defensive position, though, is utterly suicidal. Don't take it. It's only a cover bonus of 75%. Yeah, the melee bonus is okay, but the enemy will mass around this area here and fire at you at a range where you will simply lose a lot of men. These guys are standing in the open, that's the only option. But the main fire will pour into the 2nd main Hendricks here. But they have a cover of 87% in this defensive position. Same goes for these guys. Let's push these guys over here to support the long-range fire. Not that effective for now, but it's already quite interesting. They are doing damage at this range. As you can see, the enemy already has 2-star units here, but his strength is not that great for now. This will increase quite significantly during the battle. I wish I would know which type of guns they have. I assume howitzers and 12-pounder howitzers and 6-pounder guns, because the artillery is the weak point of the rebels. This is something the 20-pounder parrots really excel at later on. Only the Whitworth are better at it, and they are very, very, very rare. The parrots are very good at counter-battery sniping. Oh, he's already charging me with his strongest unit. This is quite foolish, because they won't have the stamina to reach my lines, I think. Yeah. That's it for the charge. Only a few losses. Hendrix firing. Not very effective though. That's the problem with infantry in defensive positions. The fire is not very effective most of the time. That's better, and now the howitzers are firing shot and shell here, doing some real damage. The AI is playing it smart, and as you can see, more and more reinforcements are ticking in here. Let's see if Kershaw comes closer, then I will switch the fire over. Yes. They are coming closer. Does he have a range? No, he doesn't have a range advantage there. He comes charging in. Something I forgot. I need them to run. The rebels advance, don't you say? Here come my first reinforcements, and Powell straightly runs for this area, yeah? Oh no. Move up. Now for these guys, New Hampshire militia reinforced this position. Here we have Mickey's guns, moving them up close behind the Ohio volunteers. Now for my snipers. They're both using Sharps rifles in this battle. I could have used the JTF ones. Well, I forgot the name. But I had only enough for one unit, so these guys will have to make the best of what they have now. Later on they will all receive the real sniper version. Ooh, he's charging me faster than I thought. Turn around, guys. Turn, fire in the flank. Yeah, the defensive bonus here is working in my favor. The volunteers held their position. Nicely done. Already doing quite a lot of damage to these guys. But the the second Emmy Hendrix is taking a ding. Yeah, that's usually the case in this position, but it's the best option you have at this time. Okay, you guys move there. Cavalry. This cavalry will have the job later on in the battle to move over here, capture every single supply crate they have, or supply wagon, and then effectively cut them off around this area. The sharpshooters, I think, snipers, skirmishers, whatever you want to call them, will also move up into this forest to help cut off the enemy. Okay, chill. Ah, Hilt was rooted here. Nice. For now, he doesn't seem to bother about this flank, but Kershaw is moving. Zamas is losing too many forces here. Switch over to Falkerson. 2-star unit. Yeah, now with a third artillery battery here. What? Another division isn't coming in? Oh crap, there they come. Skirmishes are tiresome to use because they need a lot of micromanagement. Setting them up to keep on firing on Kershaw here. Both units together should be able to push them back a bit. We have cavalry to reinforce them if the enemy tries to push over the river. Well, they're doing quite well here. The artillery is racking up some kills. I think he might be trying to charge me there. Let's wait for Koch. Come closer. Cop is coming closer. He's still coming closer. Still coming closer. Okay, sharper. Open up. Nice. That's what 24-pounders are made for in this game. Come on, guys. Open up. And that's a problem with sniper sharpshooters. They often don't. Sniper skirmishes. They often don't open up, so you have to manage them. There was the brigade of Louis Armistead in this area, and I think I lost sight of them. Oh, he's messing up here. Yeah, I can't see Armistead. Seems to push over some units on this side, so I'm getting a bit nervous about this area here. Uh-oh, now he's pushing up in force. You guys push up here to this area, because the only possible crossing is up there. Okay, they lost a gun and 28 men, that's alright. now he's pushing up in force. Damn it, these are many guys. Come on, reload. And... Ooh. Enemy hit my lines. That is pushed back. Retreat into safer positions and now move up again. You have your own problems. Turn around. These guys keep firing. One wave after the other. Holy crap. Ammo over here to get some additional ammunition for the sharpshooters. These guys are racking up some kills now without taking losses. Oh shit. Bobby Woods died. No, that's the commanding officer of the Ohio Volunteers. Damn it. White Richards was wounded. The commanding officer of the Battery Seidel. The enemy is pushing me back through this small forest here. Enemy pushed back. Damn it, so many enemies. This unit is taking so heavy losses right now. Already killed 500 of them. Okay guys, move here. You know what? Hold this position. One big melee here. Enemy pushed back. Russell Strait was wounded. Damn it. Never had this many officer losses in this battle. Yeah, I know you need ammunition. The cart is already on its way. Have one or two more salvos. Please move. There he comes. Focusing. That might be possible moment for the cavalry to push over. Let's see if we can make him turn around and around and around. Just in time. Got them. We got them. Move, 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 move. Up on your horses. Okay, I think this left flank is secured. And the enemy has run out of power to keep up charging. So now I'm pushing up behind. Could you guys please move before he starts regaining his unit cohesion? Yeah, there we got him. He's already moving his supply carts. Actually, I have to move my cavalry now over to this area here. And the sharpshooters have to deal with them from now on. Because now it is time to capture some supply cards. Come on, guys. Enemy is getting hammered in the open field here now. And supply captured. Off your horses, guys. Oh, come on, guys. You almost got them. Yep, there we got them. And more supplies surrendered. This is really distracting him, as you can see. Oh damn it, little raiders are taking a pounding here that I normally couldn't afford. Go to position and fire upon these guys. He's firing with every gun available at my raiders here. I have to hold Malvern Hill until nightfall. But it's now almost time for the reinforcements to arrive. Raiders, come on. Move it. Well done. Routed the artillery. on your horses and move over there. Greatest part of the supplies is captured. Only 2 cards are remaining. Okay, the reinforcements arrived. The first wave of my counterattack. Grant. Oh, here we have the other ones. Alright, Upton. Yeah, damn it, didn't work as I wanted though. Yeah, sadly you can't paint this all the way over the screen for now, but it's alright. Move, move, guys. We need you there. Sharpest cannons were reduced quite significantly. Same goes for the second Emmy Hendricks. No unit retreated though. Powell's doing okay here. Racked up quite some kills, but is running low on supplies by now. 500 kills on these sharpshooters. These guys 486. Now pushing up here. Move, guys. I need you. Alright, there are the remaining supply cards. And we got them both. Take up positions in the forest. Sharpshooters are doing well. Supplies are slowly running dry. I have to move them over here again. Nice. Enemy artillery got hit hard here. Guys are not spotted anymore. Enemy is trying one last push, it seems. Fire on Garland. He actually pushed through on this side. Grant arrived. Enemy is routed. Headhunters. Back again. And back in cover again. Malvern Hill was lost for a short time here, but it's alright. Hjalfnar. The last reinforcement wave has arrived. Nice. Okay, guys. Take up positions. No, not that far. This looks nice, alright. Now for the second wave. Powell actually pushed the enemy off here, it seems. 700 enemies killed. here they come. Boyle, additional cavalry. I will need on the left flank. Preston. These guys will be the second wave of my counter-offensive, counter-attack. Chapman, come on guys. Stark. How Stark is here? Winter is coming. Actually, it is. It's already getting quite cold here in Germany. Alright. Huh. He's still there, Fulkerson. Tried to flank me, actually. Bad for you, my friend. Nice salvo by Bogle here. God, the sharpshooters are racking up the kills. Same goes for these guys, though they are taking losses now. Time for the counterattack now. Sharpshooters taking some fire here. It's alright. Damn it, these guys took losses, but 3,000 kills. Holy crap. Okay, guys. Over to the left flank. Support Hohenlohe. Two enemy units shattered and retreating. Now they are spotted. Hold your position. Holo push them off. Sharpshooters. First reinforcement wave has arrived. They are exhausted though. Give them a few seconds. And then we will attack again. Keep firing, guys. Oh, Little's Raid is taking a beating here. Another enemy unit destroyed and retreating. Okay, almost everything in position. Move up. Move up. He's charging one last time. And now... Aren't you guys charging? Yes, they are. Okay, now it is time to advance. Yes, this might seem foolish, but this is human wave, nothing else. Move, 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 move. We have to cut them off now. Charge, Ammon. Grant, move up to support them. We have to break their line now. Move. No attack orders, because they don't have the stamina anymore. Simply push in. There you can see it is working. The forces are simply overrunning them. Too many of them. Williams, move up. Preston, move order. Hampton, move order. On the enemy's river crossing. Lomax retreating, but he gave us an opening. Ammon, same. Ammo is running low. But it worked. We pushed them off. It's a mess, I have to admit, it's a mess. But it is working. Heavy losses in some of these units, but these are raw recruits. And yes, I'm expanding them at an incredible rate for an incredible cost, but it has to be done. As you can see, these raw recruits are doing their very, very, very best now. Second wave is moving in. Actually, some of them already formed to a third wave. Lomax and such took quite some losses, but now they're pushing in hard. Elite units also pushing in, destroying enemies. Now, move, guys. First enemy unit surrendered. My losses are high, but theirs are higher. Okay, supply carts, move over. Down from your horses. Over the river, guys. Over the river, push over the river. They're being pushed back. I think the enemy has better weapons this time, because last time I inflicted far more losses here and could capture far more units. Anderson surrendered. And he escaped. There he surrendered. Load of enemy units is retreating and being destroyed. Chapman, we still have an hour to achieve total victory here. Lawton surrendered. Wrong way, Lawton. Wrong way, Lawton. The other direction. Lomax, heavy losses for Lomax, but he did very, very well. Anderson, retreat. Move, guys, move. Keep moving. Keep them moving. Oh, Upton and Gurney. Heavy losses, but these are only men. Armistead still in battle. And push back. Chapman, fit again. Little's Raiders punishing the enemy. Barkstay surrendered. The losses are high, but the gains are too. Enemy boxed in and done for. Oh god, look at this. All these generals in there. And that's it. The enemy has been beaten. 2,516 captured enemies. I lost 7,279 men. The enemy far, far more. 69 guns, 1,716 artillerymen. Oh man, no cavalry in this mission. Oh, okay. Had them have some cavalry units. Thomas Jackson, John Magruder, Benjamin Huger have been beaten. And Daniel Hill. We achieved all golds. Very nice. My units. The first headhunters, 4,000 kills. By losing 762 men, yeah. The losses were high on some elite units, but they did very, very well. Battery Seidel lost quite a few men, but that was intended. Sharpest Cannons lost more men, same, intended. Didn't kill that many. I'm impressed. Hohenlohe's own, very good kill record here. Powell, even better on the kill ratio. The sharpshooters had some fun here. Yeah, and the other units didn't do nearly as well because they were simply charged into the enemy. It worked, but it cost me significantly in some units. And hey, we captured quite some enemies and destroyed the whole enemy army. Boyle didn't see any enemy. Yeah, Bobby Woods died, sadly. Russell Strait, Brigadier General, wounded. Dwight Richards, wounded. Quite a lot of the others were promoted. Nice one. We captured 3,700 Springfield muskets. Oh, no rifles on the enemy, it seems. Ah, yes, quite some Mississippis. We bought farmers, as always. Some howitzer guns. Rescued some 24-pounders. Nice. That's okay. We received 2 career points, $250,000 and 17,500 fresh recruits, and 15 reputation points. As also George McClellan as new 2-star Major General, and we exchange our prisoners for 1,000 additional recruits. I hope you have enjoyed this battle and this video. I think it's one of the most fun battles in the whole game on the Union side. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment and share it with some friends. And as always, I hope I see you with the next video for us and the Allfather.